What's up, guys? What's going on? Camp out coming at you with a review. As you can see, Air Jordan 1, let me get my phone out of here. Definitely a different box, not your typical Air Jordan 1 box. So we're just going to turn it this way, get into the size real quick. 10.5 is my typical Air Jordan 1 size. The price tag was actually a little bit heftier than usual. It was $180. Yeah, the release is kind of cool. I didn't get much footage from it because I was running it, so it was kind of difficult. And I go through this all the time. Like, if anybody watching the channel from New York wants to come out and film me doing reviews so we can make some content, hit me up and let me know. But let's get into it. So, whatever. Beige, red, Nike across the top. I already laced them up, so I got the spare laces on the side. They come with red and they come with black, so black and then red. Flats as always. Let me just pull them out of the box real quick. Okay. Pretty dope. Okay, so I know this is a streetwear kind of sneaker, especially since it's designed by a BMX rider, professional BMX rider, but something about the shoe screams to me like a more mature look for a Jordan 1. I know there's markings on it, and we'll get into that in 1 second, but just the color of it overall, just I think was what drew me to it, and I didn't like it initially off the bat. I was kind of like, nah, so it's whatever, it's just some sales shit. But looking at it and the detail on it, even though the detail is distressing, the distress marks on the shoe itself are symbols of signs of wear and tear on the shoe when mastering tricks as described by Nigel himself. So the heel area, the toe area. I myself used to BMX when I was much younger, before Mongoose was bought out by Mongoose was bought out by Toys R Us or Schwinn. I think Schwinn bought them out. But anyway, this is much earlier. My shins have the battle wounds to prove it. So I know a lot of people are like, oh, people don't bike and they're gonna get their shoe. But yeah, that was my first love outside of sneakers, was obviously riding my bike. Anyway, that's what all the little stressed areas are. Then you also have a weird iteration to the swoosh. So instead of it being like a material above, there's actually a 3M hit for reflective when you're riding a bike in the city streets, is what you want to add, like a little pop. So when cars lights are hitting your sneaker, you get a little reflective outside of the protective stuff on the bike itself. But very dope. They have like this drawing around where the swoosh goes. I don't know if I could show it to you very well. Let's turn it this way. You can see it right in there, right inside here. Very cool. Also around the Wings logo up top, you have it again. It actually adds a nice little effect to it. So there's your 3M hit on the medial side of the shoe, and that's on both. See if I can get a little reflection on here. Yeah, you can get a little bit. You see what I'm talking about. It's definitely different from the outside, which is kind of just like a flat paint, but it still gives you a little pop to it as well. Very clean, well thought out, and the material on the shoe is very nice as well. It's very tumbled, very soft, very pliable. You guys can see the tumble inside the material there, which is nice as well. Same thing on the toe box. I like the contrast on the tongue as well with the black. Gives it a nice little pop as well. I'm obviously going to keep the sail laces in there. I think they look the best out of the other two. I don't think red would look. Red might look pretty good too, but I think for the mature look that I like them for, the sail is the best color option. Also, Jordan Biking Co. EST 2017 to Stape. Also on the inside, you got Jordan Biking Co. EST 2017. Now, Nike has been in a slew of sports. I think they got into racing also, aside from boxing, football. Like, they're just all over the place, and I guess this is just an homage to them breaking into the BMX world, obviously with Nigel being their sponsored representative, so that's kind of cool too. Definitely dope. Nike Air across the footbed. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's down there in red. The black contrast, like I said before, gives it a nice little pop. You can see that tumble across the entire shoe also. I'm going to bring this a little bit closer so you can see around the collar as well. Very well done. Pleasantly surprised, especially getting them in hand. And then last but not least, you have an outsole in red. I don't know if there's a contrast on here for a reason, or if that's just the way they marbleized the outsole of the shoe with the white, because obviously it doesn't come off. So, or does it come off? No, it's actually marbleized into the outsole of the shoe, and I actually like the contrast with the red on the outsole as well. Overall, very well executed. It's a Jordan 1. I got a 10.5. I always get a 10.5 in Jordan 1s. I don't vary on that. It gives me enough room to put a little decreaser in the toe box if need be, which I'm probably going to do anyway. You got mini swoosh on the toe cap as well, which I failed to mention before. It's a nice little addition as well, so that's kind of cool too. Yeah, everything about the shoe is dope. Very pleasantly surprised, especially since I wasn't a big fan of the SB, but I am a fan of these. Anyway, hope you guys liked the review. Shoot a thumbs up if you did. You have any questions or comments in the comment section, and as always, I am out of here. Peace.